When it comes to payroll, there is very little room for error. And if you find yourself double or triple entering payroll data, the possibility of errors creeping in gets a lot bigger. BambooHR brings together HR and payroll into an all-in-one, award-winning platform that will save you time and reduce payroll errors. Let's take a tour of the BambooHR Payroll experience. This is the Payroll tab, your home base for all things payroll. You can only see it if you're a VIP with specific permission to process payroll. This is sensitive data, and we have SOC 2 compliant digital bouncers that'll keep the riffraff out. Of course, if you want to manage payroll permissions, such as multiple payroll accounts, payroll admin and approver, and report-only access levels, you can do that in the settings. Now, what happens when you click that payroll tab? On the right, you'll see pay cycle and pay date information for the most current pay period, and any pay date from now to 18 months in the future. Each of those calendar dates shows some key details, including payroll due dates, the pay schedule name, the pay period start and end dates, and more. You can also see how many employees are included in each pay period. If you're a rebel and want to create an off-cycle payroll, like for a termination check or a bonus, it will populate a new calendar date on the carousel. What's even cooler is that you can create as many off-cycle payroll runs as you need at no additional cost. Moving on from the calendar, there's much more to explore in the Payroll tab. If you have multiple payroll accounts, you'll see a drop-down here on the left side where you can select which account you'd like to access. Here in the middle, you'll see different prompts and messages helping you spot issues early in the process, way before payroll day. At the bottom of the page, you'll find a summary of changes made in BambooHR since your last payroll run. That way you can be sure that your next payroll run will include all of the right employee data. And if you need more details on these changes, you can jump directly into a detailed report for more information. The fun continues on the People Being Paid page. Here you can see which employees are eligible to be included in the payroll, and if any are being excluded. You can also disable payroll for an employee if needed, like when they are on unpaid leave. You'll also see their status, which is helpful when there is an error, such as a missing tax withholding or address. You can easily select the error, and BambooHR will walk you through the process of making an update. If you need to give someone extra pay, like a bonus, a commission, or a reimbursement, you can easily do so by clicking Select Extra Pay. You can add unlimited extra pay types for your employees. Choose from standard options or customize something fresh that will fit your organization's unique needs. If you want to include multiple additional pay types for more than one employee in a pay cycle, you can populate a template with pertinent information, including the additional pay types for each applicable employee, and upload them. If there are any errors, you'll find out right away, right there on the uploaded page. After all that, you might be wondering how easy it is to do a payroll run. Well, wonder no longer. The first step is to click Start Payroll in the Payroll tab. Behold! There is so much employee data here, it just might melt your face off. This data flows from other BambooHR features, like our time off tool and time tracking, including things like hours, gross wages, and extra pay. You can edit that data directly from the summary screen. But if you need to edit more details, issue a paper check, or even add a note on their pay stub, just click on an employee's name and go right into their info. If you need to change an employee's pay so that you can issue them a bonus, you can do that here. You can even leave a note in their pay stub to explain why or to express gratitude for a job well done. #grateful. If that's not enough, you can add more employees quickly and easily. Or add a reminder to remind yourself to add employees. So many possibilities. Once you've adjusted and finessed and otherwise gotten your payroll to a place of perfection, it's time to review all the details of your payroll run to make sure everything looks correct. You'll instantly see key information, like the total amount and cash requirement for the payroll run, and how that breaks down by net wages, tax withholdings, and deductions. Within the details section, you can easily see the funds we will collect for direct deposit, taxes, deductions, and a column for funds you are responsible for, such as printed checks. If you want to run a pre-payroll report or two, just to make sure everything's shipshape, you've got options. There are other payroll-related reports available during or after payroll, like the cash requirement report, which shows you the details of how much money you'll need for this payroll run and how much will be withdrawn prior to running and approving your payroll. You can view reports by pay cycle, date range, or by quarterly and year-end. If you have questions after all that, check out our Help Center or call our dedicated customer support center. We have people specially trained in payroll issues who know the system inside and out. Now, my friends, it is time to submit your payroll. This is always the best part. Yes, it's just a little click, but it represents a whole lot more. For employees, it means safe, secure financial transactions for the money they rely on. When they visit BambooHR to see their own payroll information, like pay stubs, deductions, and more, it's a satisfying and meaningful experience. Once you start using BambooHR Payroll, you'll literally gasp at how easy it is and how seamlessly it all works together. If you're ready to learn more, reach out to us for a demo. We're always eager to make payroll less stressful for everyone.